I'm Debbie Bell Hosking for FinextraTV here at Sibos 2022 in Amsterdam. And I'm talking to Jussi Lindberg of Banking Circle. We're chatting about innovation for bank differentiation. Jussi, hello and welcome.
Very good morning to you. Thanks for having me here.
Absolute pleasure. We're chatting about innovation. There's a lot of chat on the floor here at Sibos, particularly about innovation and banks. In your opinion, do you think banks are keeping up with the innovation that we're seeing in other areas of payments? And what are they doing to drive their push for better solutions and to stay in the race?
Banks are at the time when they have had a majority share of their business. And when you look at the majority share of their business, you're seeing some areas where you could still improve. And one of them is obviously payments. And when it comes to global payments, cross-border payments, that's where we see that banks are really having a hard time keeping up, both on the regulatory side, but also on the technical side.
Absolutely. And banks come from the strong position of trust. Do you find that's a benefit, or does it inhibit their push towards innovative solutions?
I think with the trust that they've had for so many years, both from their customer side but also on the merchant side, that is something that they can bring to their hearts and really think about how they want to bring their solutions to the next frontier when it comes to payments. I think this is a massive opportunity for them to look elsewhere where they can just have a partnership with real banks, such as Banking Circle, that has a banking license, and partner up with the solutions that they actually need now, but also in the future.
And what about de-risking? Is that still a big challenge for banks in terms of them expanding to different markets and territories?
If you just look at here at Sibos, all the exciting conversations that we're having, over 150 meetings over 3-4 days. And if you look at what's coming out of those, is that more than 50%, almost 70% are saying de-risking is a big topic for us. We're seeing that we have more banking partnerships than ever before, and that is something that's becoming more and more cumbersome to keep up with. And that's where we see that we can really benefit the banks.
And you know, there's a lot of talking about here about banks, innovation. In your opinion, what's the journey for banks now? Where are they headed? And also, how is Banking Circle helping banks push for those innovative products for their customers that are more accessible?
Taking a step back, I think what we're getting out of these discussions is they're very knowledgeable when it comes to what they want and what they need. It's for companies like us to actually help them to get where they want to go, not only now, but also in the future. And together we can look at not only of the problems of the past that they've been experiencing, but more look at the opportunities for the future.
And just finally, just in terms of your experience here at Sibos so far and your position within Banking Circle, is there something you'd like to say to the audience about the look ahead again for banks?
I think really if you look at ahead and you want to stay ahead of the curve, don't look at what the others are doing. Just look at yourself and what you want to accomplish, and do that really well on a small scale. And once you've done that on a small scale, take that to the next level and keep building on the inner circle of actually what you're trying to accomplish.
Talking about small bites and chunks instead of trying to tackle the entire picture all at once.
Correct. I mean, everybody wants to become the best at everything, but you can only be the best at something first before you can be the best of everything.
Lovely, right. Well, great words of advice here on the Sibos floor. Thank you very much, Jussi.
Thank you so much for having me here today. Thanks.